I found out I had a grandfather and he was looking for me. A few days ago, as we had a conversation about family with my mother, we started talking about my known grandfather, which was in my mother's family. He is very nice and we would see each other on holidays. However, she then talked about my other grandfather, and for explanation, my dad never knew his father. Apparently, my grandmother was pretty upset about her husband, and I still don't know the reason, even my dad doesn't, and she left him when my dad was born. So my dad never really had the chance to meet him, and me neither. My mother started talking about him to me. I thought he was still alive, but we simply didn't know him and didn't know where he lived. But I was wrong. My grandmother lied about her husband to my father. He then always took him as a bad person and never even tried to meet him or talk to him. He got manipulated really bad. My grandfather sometimes called my father, but he would instantly hang up and never try to talk to him. My parents never told me about him for some reason until a few days ago. After years of trying to search for my father, he died of a heart attack, and my family didn't even get to the funeral. Now that I got to know about him, I investigated his Facebook profile a bit. He would post advertising for his therapy, since he became a therapist, even though he had mental problems himself, which gave him a bad salary and a hard life once he got divorced. But then, things started getting emotional. He would post old, famous songs and would say to my son, my father's name /. I started noticing his mental state as I scrolled down more. It would sometimes say, why won't you listen? My father's name / or please, give me a chance, my father's name /. His sentences would pretty much always contain grammatical errors or would be written all in caps, which made it look weird and obscene. The worst part is when I saw to my grandson, my name /, I would love to meet you, and then an old song would be linked. It was music he enjoyed or were positive. Of course, when I saw it, it brought tears to my eyes. It made me realize how cruel some members of my family are, and why did they hide this man from me for so long? I know it's not the most epic or whatever story ever in here, but I just thought it would have been good to share it here.